YouTube, Facebook, Grind Time TV, Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Man, I had a rough, really rough week. You can hear it in my voice. Really rough week. But I prayed about it, right? And just to let you know, today's Sunday, so I like to, just rant a little bit about, life, spirituality, detailing, things like that. And anyway, rough week, real rough week. And so I'm sitting here, I'm doing these things, I'm trying to get stuff done. And I'm like, I started praying to myself, praying to God. And I'm like, God, why is this not working? I'm doing everything that I thought I need to do, right? And basically, there's subtle hints as to how God answers you, through your heart. And he was like, well, basically, you're in development, right? What you're doing today determines what you're going to be tomorrow. So in other words, like, basically, you're practicing for the game, right? Especially when you go out and let's say you do all this advertisement and nothing comes in, right? Nothing comes in, right? It's basically what God is telling me is don't look at it like a loss, right? Don't look at it like a loss. Look at it as some good practice, right? Because you get better and better. Anytime you do something over and over and over again, it's only naturally that you get better at it. Even if you hate it, you're just going to get good at it, right? And so I was like, it's like one of the things that I was thinking about, and dealing with this week. Even though I made some huge steps, still wasn't the outcome that I really truly wanted. One of the things that we did was, and you will see it coming out real soon. I got my detailing products, labeling them up today, or at least I created the label today, or I created the label yesterday. But we're gonna try and put it on the bottles and all that stuff, and start commercializing it. And you guys can check it out for yourself. Definitely some tight products, though. Really tight. I got this one shampoo, bruh. This joint, for instance, let's say, and the beautiful part about these detailing products, I'm gonna show you some techniques on how to use them, right, and how to get it done efficiently and effectively. That's what really matters, right? With the right kind of tools in order to get the kind of results. But anyway, this shampoo joint is like I got so many different kinds of them. Let's say some people do like their car to smell a certain way, right? So let's say if we got, like, I got watermelon, right? Or watermelon. I got watermelon. And you shampoo your carpet with this joint instead of putting that little tree in the window, right? And it stays in there for like, I think it says like 30 days. Somewhere between 30 and 90 days. Depends on how much traffic is actually in the car. I got this I got a lot of great chemicals. I'm not gonna spoil it right now. It's gonna get kind of loud in a minute. This guy using an air compressor. But anyway, doing this process this week, man, I'm learning that you have to become, imagine if you would, the greatest version of yourself, right? And how would that person be? How would that person eat? How would that person dress? How would that person talk? How many languages do we know? What does his website look like? So it's things like that you can, whatever you imagine inside of your head of that person of you, the greatest version of you, and then you set out to go be that person, right? Imagining in your head all day long that you are that person, right? What does he look like? How much does he weigh? How often does he go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? So you be that person, and once you become that person, the things that person has will only naturally be attracted to you. So in other words, like if the person that you imagine in your mind is a great detailer, right? And this guy, let's say he only does like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, the detailer's dream, baby, the detailer's dream. What does he do? You know what I'm saying? What does he eat like? What does he advertise like? What is he, who is his friends? How much money does he have, right? And even though you may not have the money in your pocket, right? But do everything that you can to be that person, right? Everything you can to be that person every single day. The closer, the more that you are that person, right? It's such a crazy, it's such a crazy power, right? Because that's what it is. It's a power of your imagination. The more and more you become that person, the more and more you will have the things that person has. It's crazy. It's crazy. Even though you just created the guy in your head, right? But the guy is you. And it's the story of your life. So that's what's deep. That's what's deep. The more and more you become him, the less and less you become you. Because you know what you are. You know what you have. You know what you've been getting. Right? So obviously, let's change the person who you are. Be someone different. Be the higher version of yourself. Right? What kind of books does this guy read? What kind of audible tapes does he listen to? Right? Is he on Instagram just laughing at jokes? Right? Or is he out there putting in work? Right? Is he celebrating every single night? Right? Is he drinking every single night? Is he smoking every single day? Those are things that you have to deal with, and unfortunately, those are demons in what I like to call demons, not like a literal demon, but demons in your life that you have to get out. You got to exorcist. You have to use an exorcism on them to get them out. I got habits that I'm not proud of. But every single day, I'm gonna push towards getting them joints out of my life. Right? Become a better version of myself, which is the whole purpose of life. To become the highest version of yourself that you can possibly be, and that comes with detailing. On any business whatsoever, you have to become a higher version of yourself. Dealing with truth and honesty, integrity, and all those things. So, that was just something I wanted to get off my chest. Let's see. Here's one thing for sure. Is that if what you have to look at every you make all these little tiny decisions in your life, right? And it end up being this big result in the end, right? And you're like, well, where did that come from? It came from you, and it's real easy to point the finger at somebody and say, it's your fault, always looking for someone else to blame, but you haven't done anything, right? Now let me tell you, I had guys, and I ain't gonna call a name out. I had guys, they did me dirty. Took money from me. Tried to sabotage what I was doing, right? But I didn't like I'm not walking around like, well, if he wouldn't have done this, I would have been okay. And then what you're doing is sitting there not doing anything, right? If he wouldn't have done that, I would have been okay. No. One thing for sure, it doesn't matter what happened to you. The only thing that matters is what you're going to do about it. Right? What you're going to do about it. That is the most important thing when something like that happens in your life. What you going to do about it. You know? So I could have sat around and pointed the finger at this guy and said, well, he did this and he did that and da-da-da-da. I could have did that. Right? But I said, nah. I'm going to get up an hour earlier and I'm going to grind more. Right? Because at the end, it's just going to make me a stronger person, a stronger version of myself. Right? That anything that comes my way just ain't going to hit me and then be able to knock me down. It's not going to happen, bro. So, even in your auto detailing business, man, you go out and you got this car that's just like totally destroyed, and you know, obviously you didn't tell the customer that there's going to be an extra charge for this because maybe you really need that money and you're afraid that if you tell them it's going to be an extra charge, they may not want the detail altogether. So you don't lost gas money and everything, right? So you might go ahead and go do this, and when you go ahead and do it, and you do an excellent job, man. And I know you're thinking that, well, I should have got paid more for that job. Well, it's always that situation. The situation always be there, right? But then you have to test what that is like a test of your integrity. It's a test of your integrity. When you sit at the point that you have no choice, that you have to do it. No choice. You burn the bridges. Burn the bridges. There was I think it was the Greeks. The Greeks, how they take over different countries and places like that. They would get to the land, and they would take their boats and they would burn them. That's where you get, burn your boats or burn your bridges, right? Burn your boats. Don't burn your bridges. Burn your boats. They would burn their boats, and so they knew that if we don't kill these guys, I'm never seeing my family again. Right? And so that's what he did. That's what they did. And that's how they ended up having a great army, of one of the greatest army of that time. Right? Spawning some of the greatest warriors of that time. Right? Because when your back is against the wall and you ain't got no choice but to do this. No choice. You become great at it. Right? You become unstoppable. Unstoppable. So I'm not saying like quit your job or anything like that, man. However, if you did quit your job and just went full-time detailing, it's gonna be some bad times. And I'm not saying like this is a great decision, but one thing for sure, you would develop fast. Your development will be off the hook. Off the hook. So. But I'm not saying quit your job. I'm just saying if you did, your development. Sometimes things happen where you lose your job anyway. And since I'm on the subject, I talked to a brother earlier this week about this. Your job is not security. Basically, let me tell you what your job is. Your job tells you how much you're worth. Right? How much you're worth. Tell you when to eat. Tell you when to come in. Tell you when to leave. And basically you just traded in your time, your most valuable thing that you have. Right? Something that you can never get back for whatever they paying you. Right? Even if they're paying you $100,000 an hour, it ain't worth it. When you can do it yourself, right? When you can do it yourself. When you can build your company up to an unstoppable beast, right? Unstoppable beast. And that's what you need. That's what you need. But everyone has their own path, their own journey they have to take. And I cannot take there's no way that I can stop the what is it called, the process. I can't stop the process, right? Only thing I can do is do what I do best, right? do what I do best. But if there's something like abnormal happening in your life, right? Abnormal, you're going through a test. And it's something that you're going to have to do in order to handle that. I can't do anything about it. It's something that you have to do, right? There's no video I can put out that'll help you. There's nothing that I can do to set you free. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of truth. I think it don't belong to me. It belongs to God. And tried a lot of different things that may help you along the way. But when things happen abnormal, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly. Either you're going to change or you're going to stay the same. Right? And if you stay the same, then you're not growing. So, that's that. Anyway, let's see. We grew in leaps and bounds this week, even though I felt like we didn't do a whole lot, or at least I didn't get the kind of outcome that I really wanted. Like again, I got the chemical line. It should be coming out prayerfully. I should have something for you guys to see this week, right? Let's see. We got a new Audible book. I want you guys to check it out, especially you newbies, right? On how to do a full detail, right? And this is from the master teacher, Bobby, right? Detailing teachers, awesome dude. Instead of going to someplace out there and paying like $500-$600 for this guy to show you how to do a full detail, get the download, right? I'll be advertising it this week. Get the download, $3.99, and it'll walk you through everything. Just put your headphones in, get your equipment, and it will walk you through how to do a full detail, a professional full detail. It'll walk you through with the tips and everything. Then we got ceramic coat that's coming out. We got how to shampoo. We got all these different things happening, right? So we got one that we definitely dropping this week. So definitely look for that. Like I said, we got the chemicals. What else we got? What is it? Clothing line, right? Got the summer clothing line coming out. It may not come out this week, but I gradually bring them in. Prayerfully by mid-July. By mid-July, I should have like mad t-shirts and hats and different things like that that'll help you guys bring in money. Because like the thing about those detailing like this hat here is when you wear stuff like this, people, it's still bringing customers, right? People are still like, why would you wear someone else's brand, right? Like this shirt right here, right? But even though my friend made this, so I ain't worried about that. Just love for the 919, baby. So why would you wear someone else's brand, right? That ain't bringing you no money. You pay double for it, right? Versus if you get something that says, Detailing Beast, right? Ask about it, right? And then people really would ask. People really would say something to you. You don't have to do anything. You'll forget you got the shirt on or the hat on, and the people would just come up and just say, hey man, is that what you do? You detail? It happens all the time. Man. So we got that coming out. What else we got? We got a conference coming up soon. In September. It's going to be in Charlotte. And we're going to see if we can stream it live for guys who can't make it, right? But it's going to be like some in-depth, dope information, right? Not this is how you wax the car. This is how you clean the rim. This is how you clean the window. Not that mess. I'm talking about how to make money in your mobile auto detailing business. That's what I'm talking about, right? So we're working on that. And we're going to try and stream it live. I can't promise that right now. We're going to try and stream it live. I just got to find some other things to get done. So, let's see. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos, man. I try and drop them joints as often as possible. And keep rolling with that. Let's see. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I want you guys to go out this week, man, and be the best detailer that you can be, right? Don't worry about the calendar. Don't worry about filling the calendar. Don't worry about how much jobs you have this week starting on Monday. Don't sweat that. And if you got a lot of jobs, thank God for it, right? But if you don't have a lot of jobs, man, then what I need for you to do is go get some jobs, right? Right? I got mad information online. I ain't gonna tell you how. I got mad information online that you can use, man. If you guys have not even checked out the Craigslist video I got that I'm promoting right now, it's going to keep your calendar busy. It's going to keep you busy, right? But you got to do it. You got to do the information, right? You got the information, and you won't do nothing with it, right? You have to apply the information, right? People want things to come to them like free. Like there's nothing on this planet that you can get without putting in some work, right? You got to put in work, right? It's look, it was this old man told me this. He said that God created the air, God created the seed. He took the air and blew dirt over the seed, right? The seed began to grow into, let's say, food, into corn, right? It grew. And the only thing you got to do is go there, pluck it, and put it in your mouth. And then people complain that they hungry, and you won't even go and put it in your mouth. It's right there. You won't even apply the information. You gotta apply the information, bro. If you don't apply the information, you just like a information junkie, right? You gotta apply the information. I don't get it. Even I don't know this. I don't know the situation in Ethiopia or like places where people are starving. I don't know the situation, man. I know it was as far as Ethiopia go, there was a guy, I can't remember the general name, but the dude scorched the daggone ground, so they can't grow nothing in that ground. I do remember that. But when it comes to eating, like they said it, well, we're falling what there's gonna be a shortage of food and la 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 and all that stuff, man. Food comes out the ground, right? Food comes out the ground. There's a whole ocean full of fish that you can eat, right? There's freaking birds that fly in the sky. It's everything. Food is food. You'll never run out of food on this planet. There's enough food on this planet to make everybody on this planet obese 7 times. Right? That's how much food is on this planet. And I don't understand. And when it comes down to detailing, it's the same identical concept. Right? It's the food is all around you. It's all around you. You just gotta go pick it up and put it in your mouth. You ain't gonna get it free. Right? You gotta do something. Right? Even if it's just putting a fly on it, right? You have to do something. Even when it comes down, okay, I want a piece of chicken, right? Back in the day, not now. Now you can just go to the grocery store and get some chicken. But back in the day, I want to eat some chicken. I gotta catch the freaking bird. Go catch the freaking bird, bro. Catch the bird. Get you some chicken, right? All right, so man, I'm gonna end this video. Hope I said something to bless you. I want you guys to go out there and kill it this week. Like I said, just don't worry about what's on your calendar, what's not on your calendar. Just go ahead and try to make this the best week that you can possibly make it, right? And if you only got 1 detail or 100 details, treat that joint like it's the only detail I got, right? And give everything to that detail, your whole heart, soul, blood, and tears, right? Every single detail. And God will bless you for it. So I hope I said something to bless you. Till next time, grind time, Prince, Beast Mode Detailing.